Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shuttle Obelisk, presented by Fate by Dice. I'm Nick, I'm gonna be your DM for today, and joined are our players. Please make your introduction.
I'm Galen, and I'm playing Amator, a light cleric of Lathander.
Kostas, I'm playing Drawen, a Duergar Druid.
And I am Panos and I'm playing Paladin of Phandelver.
And your name?
Acheron.
Perfect. Awesome guys, welcome to another episode. So, last we left off, you guys successfully made it to your destination. The small town in the near of the Neverwinter Woods named Phandalin, where you successfully delivered the supplies. Well, actually you didn't deliver them yet, but you have them with you. What you did succeed in is rescuing Sildar Hallwinter from the clutches of the Crackmaw goblins in their nearby hideout, and you escorted him to Phandalin. He shared with you some information about his benefactor and your benefactor, Gundren Rockseeker, who apparently discovered a legendary mine / cave in the near of Phandalin named Wave Echo Cave, which housed a very powerful artifact capable of creating magical items and artifacts. And now, after a long day, scavenging, rescuing Sildar, and bringing the supplies with you, you arrived in Phandalin. You found shelter in the town's inn, and exhausted, you went to sleep, where you also leveled up.
Great.
Now it's morning. You all wake up, rested, feeling a bit sore from the last day. But the day is ahead of you. As you all wake up, you hear the commotion from the inn's common room downstairs, where patrons are starting to gather for their breakfast, their morning coffee, or whatever. And yeah, what would you like to do?
Amator, since you wanted to do some things in the morning.
Right.
Amator had a ceremony, right?
Yes, I invited you all to my ceremony at the Temple of Timora, at the Shrine of Timora. It's an outdoors place, right?
Yes, you caught a glimpse of the shrine last evening when you arrived in Phandalin. It's not something to talk about, right? It's a very small, rough-built shrine made of stones and loose stones. It's just an offering to the goddess Timora, the goddess of luck. And you saw it exactly opposite of the Stone Hill Inn where you slept last night.
So it's just across the street.
Yes. Let me bring you to the map. So currently you are in the middle of town, in the biggest building in town, in Phandalin, right here. And you can see, probably even from your window, the small shrine opposite of the inn. Right?
Shrine of Luck.
Yes. Shrine of Luck dedicated to the goddess of luck.
So, waking up in the morning, Amator cannot believe his good fortune at waking up in an actual bed, because for the last weeks, he has been waking up inside a wagon or sleeping outdoors. So for this morning, I wake up just before the sun begins to rise, and I'm going to wear my priestly vestments instead of my usual scale armor, and I'm going to take all the necessary things like my holy symbol and my sticks of incense, my prayer book, and head downstairs.
Okay.
To the common room.
Perfect. Drawen and Acheron, is there anything else you want to do before heading down yourselves?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm completely opposite of a morning person, really. I hate the sun, so, and probably the night found me sleeping on the floor instead of the bed, as I really didn't like the room that I got, being used to sleep on top of stone instead of any kind of other material. I wake up and probably the sunlight comes through the shutters in my room, and kind of trying to avoid a bit. I'm really focusing, taking out my totem of a badger, and I'm focusing a bit on the badger. I put it back in my backpack, and then I open the shutter completely for the sunlight to pass through. Like,
but
in which
it's
floor?
not dawn yet. It's not just before dawn. It's not.
It's starting. It's starting.
I woke up later. I woke up a bit later. It's fine.
Then you will miss the ceremony. I'm sorry. You will not get the morning lord's blessing this morning.
I'm a bit confused with the timing, so it's fine. So yeah. In which floor are we sleeping? Am I sleeping?
I'm gonna say it's not a huge inn. There's like the ground floor is the common room and the kitchen, and there's a first floor with 5 or 6 rooms. So you're in the first floor in one of the rooms.
Okay. There is people downstairs, right? As you said.
Yeah. People are starting to gather in the common room.
Okay. I will transform with my wild shape into a giant frog then.
Oh, perfect. Okay, perfectly normal giant frog in the inn. Are you gonna join the others?
Yeah. I'm gonna sleep on top of the bit of the window as it is open. Stare down and sleep.
So the majestic green frog leaps from the first floor window, lands in the grass, bushes. No damage. You're an expert leaper, and you're outside in nature. And do you join back into the common room, or do you wanna explore?
No, the whole point was to avoid people, so I'll just go straight forward to the shrine.
Ah, okay. I see.
Giant leap.
Okay. Perfect. Acheron, do you want to do anything?
I wake up with the sense that I had a good dream, a really pleasant dream, and after that I'm gonna take a quick look to Sildar.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna hit his door.
Okay, you knock on Sildar's door, and after a couple of moments of waiting for an
If
answer,
it's not locked, I will just take a look to see if he's there.
okay. Yes, the door is not locked, and as you wait and there is no response, you pry the door open, open it a little bit, just so you can peek inside. There's no one inside the Sildar's room.
No one.
No. I mean, his clothes are gone, so you assume he woke up before you, or he's left already.
Does it seem that someone spent the night in this room?
Yeah, it seems spent.
Okay.
The bed is well made for a military man. I mean, he makes his bed every morning, but you can sense
okay.
that he slept in this room last night.
Okay. It's concerning for me. I'm thinking that Sildar has to be with us for this period at least. I'm also wearing my armor. I'm all my clothing, all my equipment. I'm taking all my stuff from the room, and I'm going to join Amator to the ceremony.
Right.
And I will also tell the guys that I didn't show Sildar.
Okay. So, yeah.
In the meantime, I will ask also the bartender or the people that they are serving there if someone saw him.
Okay, so you meet up with Amator as you're heading downstairs into the common room. You descend the stairs and you approach the common room. You see people are gathering in various tables. They're dining, eating their breakfast, drinking their morning coffee. Some of them are getting ready to go out and prospect into the nearby greenery, into the streams and the caves. I mean, there are a lot of people starting their day, and you also see Sildar in one of the tables, already sat down and eating his breakfast.
False alarm.
He was a goner.
Man, he almost died. Okay.
Murdered in the corner, like.
I mean, and you see he's in the process of chatting with one of the bar maidens, and the man you met last night, the proprietor of the Stonehill Inn, Tolben, is also there. He's behind the bar, cleaning some dishes and some cups. And Elsa, the bartender, is also serving some food around the tables. Tolben raises his head as you descend. He says, "Good morning. Did you sleep well?"
Good morning. Yes, I think I feel complete this day.
Amazing, always amazing to hear. I
Like
hope-
that, for some
Perfect.
reason.
I hope all your nights in Stonehill Inn are the same. Your friend is already eating, if you want to join him, and you look towards Sildar, who has also noticed you, and he's, he raises his hand, saying you can come join him if you want.
Okay, I'm waving him a bit, and is Amator right there, or I have?
You're together, I'm gonna say, unless somebody wants to go.
I am there.
It's really.
I said good morning to you, and you see me wearing my instead of my armor, you see me wearing my priestly vestments, and it's actually the first time that you have seen me wear those. And you see that it's It's a black robe with red highlights and divine symbols around it. It's very well made. And Amator is looking at you impatiently, like, come on, we are going to miss the dawn. We are going to miss.
Okay.
Leave Sildar for later.
Yeah. I just checked if he's there because I was a bit surprised because he wasn't at his room. And also you can see Acheron's eyes that they are brighter than before. His skin is clean. The hair of the beard is perfect.
Can I ask you if you had a bath? You look different.
I
you
didn't.
Look a bit different than I remember.
No, I didn't. And I saw myself in the mirror this morning, and I think I feel different today. But
1 week in the wagon with you, and I've never seen you take a bath. Perhaps now it's the time. After the ceremony, I'm going to have a bath myself.
Yeah, it's time.
I think I will
and put some real food on my stomach.
I mean,
okay. I think I will prioritize your ceremony. The bath comes after.
I mean, it was an eventful day. You trekked, I mean, probably 30 miles. You were inside a goblin cave. God knows how bad it smelled.
We also got splashed with blood and
of course.
guts from the goblins.
Drawen fell into a pit.
I thought we had the bath last night, but yeah, now you are pointing this out. Okay.
You can arrange a bath if you want. Tolben actually encourages you to do so, hinting that you kind of smell, but it's okay.
Elsa can tell us perhaps if she can ready a bath for me.
Yes, of course. Elsa is eager to.
How much is it?
It comes with the room. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, that's really great.
Yeah.
Much obliged.
Before you go.
Anyway, I think that Drawen is not coming, so maybe we should head to the Shrine of Tymora because the sun will be coming up.
Yeah,
anytime.
It's almost up.
I want to see the grace of the Morning Lord.
Praise the Morning Lord.
Before you go, I mean, Sildar sees that you're about to leave and sees that you are in a bit of a hurry. He finishes his breakfast. He stands up, thanks Elsa and Tolben, and turns to you and says, well, my friends, thank you for everything. It's a pleasure to see that you rested well. Unfortunately, I will not be joining you, Amator, in your morning ceremony. I have some business to attend to. Perhaps after you're done, you can meet me in the Town Master's Hall. I will be there to. I have some business there with the Town Master, and you should come by.
What about our wagon? The one that we were charged with guarding all this time? Sildar, you also know that you have to deliver the supplies in a nearby shop in the general, let's say in the general store of Phandalin, named Parthen's Provisions. And Sildar actually can guide you there if you want. He knows where it is. I'm going to. You passed Parthen's Provision last night.
getting into Phandalin. It's the first building in the road, right here.
I love it that you can pop the name of each individual place.
Yes,
Map
it's,
is great.
it's amazing. And he says that, yes, after you're done with the ceremony, after you're done with your deliveries, and also he says you should also pop by Lion Shield Coaster. I think the crates we rescued from the goblins were meant to go there, and they're probably looking for all the supplies. Gods know the town needs everything they can get. And he also gives you directions to the other store of Phandalin, which is right here.
It's a big place.
Yes. He says all that. He thanks you again for everything, and he goes on his way. He says Townmaster's Hall is a couple of buildings to the south. There's a big board outside, you can't miss it. And he goes on his way. You also see that he apparently has some new clothes. His old raggedy, destroyed, torn up clothes from his capture are all better. He has a set of fresh clothes, a sword at his side, and he also seems, he seems shaved. He's a bit patched up, with a few cuts and bruises, but he seems able and strong as he leaves Stonehill Inn and goes towards the Townmaster's Hall.
Okay.
So Amator is going to exit the inn and head across the street to the Shrine of Luck.
Okay. So you exit. The sun is not has not yet risen yet. You see the faint outline of the first light of day, cresting over the mountains and the hills. You step into a very crisp, almost chill day. It's very chilly. There's a bit of wind. And there's a lot of commotion as you enter the town green. The main center of town, let's say. You see people already getting their things ready to go out to each on their own job. You see farmers on top of horses and mules carrying provisions, their tools. You also see some children on the streets, on the town green, getting ready for school or whatever they're going to do for the day. You get a sense that this town is flourishing, it's on the rise. There are a lot of people here, everyone is hardworking, and they all have a job to do, and they stick to it. As you're walking towards the Shrine of Luck, you see already a couple of people praying or leaving offerings on the shrine, some gold coins. Most of them have written prayers on paper and they roll them up and they leave it on the shrine. They do a couple of minutes of praying and they go to their way. And hovering around the shrine, as you see, cleaning up around it and generally taking care of the shrine, is a very young elf wearing also clerical robes, not in the same colors as you Amator, but more of a green, a green robe with golden accents and the symbol of Tymora on her back. You see this young elf with flowing golden hair, pointy ears, very modest, doing various things around the shrine. And as you approach, she catches your line of sight, and she kind of nods and continues her work.
Mm-hmm. I approach her.
Okay.
And I say to her, "Good morning, sister. May the morning Lord be with you."
You see, she stops her work, turns to you, Amator, and bows a little bit in a very ceremonial, respectful way. And she says, "Good morning to you as well. May Tymora bring you luck and good fortune. My name is Sister Gareli. And
I am Amator.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
a priest dedicated to the Morning Lord, Lathander.
Right. May his light always bless your travels.
Are you by any chance the caretaker of this shrine?
Right. Yes, you are correct. I take care of the shrine. And yeah, I try to make this place blessed by Tymora's luck.
You don't mind if I also do a small ceremony here at the effigy of the Morning Lord?
Be my guest, of course. Everyone is welcome in the shrine of Tymora.
Okay. You are welcome to attend if you want.
I would be happy to. And you see, she is very respectful. She doesn't mind you making the ceremony here. She finishes up some of her work. You see, she says, make your preparations. I'll be right with you. She finishes.
No, I have everything I need with me.
Oh, amazing.
I have everything I need with me.
We can start right away, she says, and we can catch the first light of day.
Okay. So I signal to Acheron to approach. Do I see Drawen?
Probably at this point you see Drawen leaping from the window as I was a bit late.
Right.
But as a frog. So
As
probably
you-
you don't recognize. You see
How large is a giant frog exactly?
it's medium size, so it should be fairly large.
It's medium size, but
A
it's
medium size.
yeah. I mean, it's not large, it's not tall. It's twice the size of a normal frog. No, I mean, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 times the size of a normal frog.
They need to take care of the biofuels of the area. They are making the frogs large.
I imagine you, Amator, speaking with Sister Gareli, and in the background.
And suddenly, yes, I see
You
a giant frog
a giant frog
approaching.
leaping from the window and vanishing into the bushes and approaching slowly.
I would say you see though like the quite recognizable mushrooms on the back of the frog that
Right.
Drawen also has.
Yeah.
So maybe you can deduce that it's Drawen. But you see him basically, he's just taking a position next to you and he looks at you. Rabbit.
Okay, so as you approach, you see.
Do you actually
Sister-
say ribbit to me?
Ribbit. Yeah.
And
I do the other thing.
I am telling. I've actually never seen you change form before. This is the first time.
No.
Yeah.
And Drawen, it's a
But,
fly like here, and the tongue.
Let me ask you this: Does your frog also have a beard, as Drawen has? Or?
Oh no, it doesn't.
Okay.
But you are
No.
I'm gonna say it's you have a couple of mushrooms right here in place of a beard.
Yeah,
So as you
nice.
approach Sister Garily, I mean, she kneels down a bit and she, oh my God, look at this. Who are you? You're lost. Stay by the shrine. And she, she rubs your back a little bit. Yeah, and she turns to you again for once again, Amator, and says, "Whenever you're ready, brother Amator."
I will start, but I am taken by surprise by the sudden arrival of this giant frog. So I just as I am about to start, I turn to the frog, and I think it reminds me of someone.
Yeah.
I say, whispering like, "Drawen, is that really you?"
You see one of the eyes closing, the other one remaining fully open. And then
One ribbit for yes, two ribbits for no.
Okay, can you take a few leaps to the back of the shrine? We don't want your slime going all over the effigies of the gods.
I go one leap back. I don't
Okay.
want to
So
far away
with that-
because people will attack me.
So with that, Amator begins his ceremony. He begins chanting in Celestial. It's a language that Drawen does not understand, but Acheron actually does.
Yeah.
It's a song about the dawn and new beginnings.
Perfect. Actually, Sister
I'm an ending
Garily,
person, but yeah, I can understand that they are heavenly touched words.
Okay. So he kneels to the effigy and he lights a stick of incense on one of the candles. And he begins to wave it around in a circular motion, like this. After that, he turns towards the rising sun, just as the sun rises, and he pulls his arm, greeting the new dawn, just like that.
praise the sun. Perfect.
Praise the sun. Exactly. And as he does this, and he continues his song, you feel a wave of optimism and hopefulness spread inside your soul.
Awesome.
After he does this for a few minutes, then the song vanishes into nothingness as the sun now is high in the sky. And then he turns to you with hopeful eyes, like he expects an applause or something.
Well, actually, your ceremony has gathered a lot of attention from the townsfolk, and you see small families, mothers with their children, some of the farmers and the prospectors and the miners have gathered around the shrine actually, and they witness the whole ceremony. Some of them pray alongside you. Sister Garily also prays alongside you, and she also knew the whole ritual towards the Morning Lord. And there's no applause, but you see a lot of attendance, let's say, to the ceremony, as a lot of people prayed with you. They also felt blessed, and they go, when you're finished, they all breathe a sigh of relief and they go towards the way.
Okay, do they look more happy than before?
I mean, yes.
More hopeful?
Yes. More hopeful,
Then
for sure.
Then I've done my job successfully.
Perfect, perfect. As you're finished, Sister Garily thanks you. She says, That was so helpful. Thank you so much, Amator. These people need all the help they can get. Times have been rough, and I alone cannot watch over them all. So thank you. And
Tell me, sister, what troubles this village?
You see her gaze falls to the floor for a bit. She seems saddened all of a sudden, and you see she instinctively grabs her wrist of her left hand, and you see under her robes there's a bandage over her wrist, and you see a little bit of blood on the bandage. And as you're scanning her a little bit more, you see signs of injuries all over her face, her hands. She has been in some trouble lately. She hesitates for a bit to answer your question, but she says, this town, I'm afraid a scarlet plague has fallen over it. Some people, some ruffians, they think they're better than everyone else, and they terrorize the town. But that's not all. And she says that recently one of the sisters of the Temple of Tymora in Neverwinter, they gave me a mission. They wanted me to find a banshee. And
what?
A banshee. It's.
Do I know what that is?
I'm gonna. You can roll an Arcana check if you want.
Are we
I'm
all
hearing this for the Banshee.
Perhaps religion?
Religion as well, yeah.
Could we all roll for that?
Yes, if you want. Okay, that's an 8. I mean, okay.
An
But
8.
is it only Arcana?
Not great.
Arcana, religion, or yeah, that's it. I'm gonna say that's it.
Intelligent.
Yeah, these are intelligent rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 14. That's not bad. And a 13. Okay. So, Amator, what you know about banshees is not much. You know that they are some sort of spirits, evil spirits. Acheron and Drawen, you know a bit more than that. You know that banshees are, yes, they are undead, evil spirits, and they are usually formed by the dead spirit of a female elf. And they usually form lairs in the area where they died or the area they want to haunt, and they try to lure living beings with their looks, their beauty, or some sort of bargain, and corrupt them or control them or kill them. That's pretty much it.
The giant frog immediately looks at the building that seems abandoned and ruined on the part of Phandalin that is on. Is it east? The right-hand side of the map, basically.
Yes, as you see, it's the coordinates are as the map is presented. towards the
Yeah.
upper side is north, and all of that.
And
But
gives a big visit.
okay, you see, actually, you do. That building is a very. You can sense even in a frog form that in some distant past it must have been a very beautiful manor house overlooking the whole of town, and you get the sense that this building must have been the first actual building.
Oh,
yeah, and the whole town sort of was created around this manor, but now it just lies in ruin with overgrown trees, vines, a collapsed roof, collapsed walls. It's in a state of disrepair. So,
really?
yeah, that's more or less what you know about banshees, with a 14 and a 13. Sister Garelli continues and says, the spirit was much stronger than I anticipated, and I failed my mission. She says to you, Amator.
I'm approaching humbly, really slowly, but I'm saying to her that, did I hear something about banshees?
Yes. Yes. Hello.
I'm sorry, sister. This is my friend. We were on guard duty, guarding a wagon for some weeks. But we have become good friends.
I see.
He follows the god of death, Kelemvor, and he has an interest on undead creatures and putting them to rest.
What a shame I didn't introduce myself. It's Acheron. I'm giving my hand to her.
Yes. She grabs your hand. She gives you a good handshake. Both of you.
When I will grab her a bit, and I will turn her hand just to see on detail what is this about, the whole bandages and everything.
Do you want to examine?
Yeah,
her
I want to
wound?
examine a bit.
Okay.
But I'm not. It's not so appropriate action, but Acheron is really focused to what he heard.
I mean, as you exchange this handshake, you see basically what Amator also saw, that her left hand is bandaged on the wrist. There must have been a pretty deep wound, as the bandage is soaked in blood. And yeah, she has a lot of small bruises, cuts all over her hand, both hands actually, and some on her face as well, but everything else is covered by the robes. As she also welcomes you into town, she says, "Welcome, my name is Sister Garelli. I hope you can sort all of Phandalin's problems. As I was saying to your friend, Amator, there is in fact a very spiteful spirit, a banshee. She has a lair nearby, not in the town, but I can show you where it is."
Gladly.
Yes.
Acheron, do you have the map with you?
I have it, I think, yes. And also, I wanted to speak to her that we are all followers of our gods, and our gods have a mission to do. My mission is to be ensured that everything is dead. It remains dead.
Right. Yes.
And the Banshees are not something that I can tolerate to live in this world. They have to reach their destination.
You see, she smiles a little bit and she turns her head towards the shrine and says, "Then it must have been fate that brought you here, Acheron. Our Lady Tymora blesses us again. This spirit is an evil one, but do not underestimate her wrath." She says, "The Banshee in her life was a very beautiful elf named Agatha. And she has some very valuable information that I failed to procure. If you can go to where she rests, into her lair, and retrieve that information for me, I would be eternally grateful."
So, you don't actually want her destroyed. You want to extract information from her, right?
Yes, that was the mission. She turns to you. The mission was not to banish the spirit, but to procure some information from her, from Agatha.
Do you mind if after we try to procure this information, if we also try to lay her to rest? Put her to rest?
If you can manage that, then I'll be doubly grateful. But be careful, do not...
I know that my friend Aasimar here does not tolerate undead creatures.
I cannot allow undead creatures to be alive.
Yes. I respect that. But please don't let your zeal take over. We desperately need her knowledge before she's gone from this world for good.
What do you want to know from her?
She says, "My circle is looking for the spellbook of a long-lost mage named Bowgentle. And we believe that Agatha knows the location of this artifact."
Does this name ring a bell? Do I know
I'm gonna say
about this
you can roll a history check if you want.
history?
I'm rolling 2, right? Because
Yeah, if you
I'm close to conversation.
Okay, I rolled 14.
It's a 14, okay.
Nine.
I assume I have read something in a book in the
9.
temple or something.
Yes, I mean you can. Bowgentle is a legendary status wizard that lived some years ago, he created a book that is now a very, I mean, it was a legendary artifact in the House of Wonder, but it now is lost. And as Sister Garili is saying, this Banshee might have some insider info, insider knowledge of where that book might be. I mean, it's a spell book of a legendary wizard, so it has all sorts of spells inside. Who knows what, right?
So, does the sister need the spell book?
No, she only needs.
The location.
Yes, she says that Agatha might have a lead to where we can find the spellbook. She doesn't have it. She doesn't have the spellbook, but she might know where we can find it. And information that important is not to be missed, is not to be gone from this world. Might be the only clue we have as to where this legendary spellbook might be. She thinks for a bit and she turns to you, Amator, and says, if you're serious about this, then here. And she reaches inside your pouch and she pulls out a handkerchief, a silk handkerchief, and she unrolls it, and inside you see a very well made, very well handcrafted, jeweled silver comb. And she presents it to you, covers it with a handkerchief once more, and she hands it to you with both hands, and she says, bring this to the Banshee. When I met her, she spoke very wistfully about the beautiful baubles she owned in life. And she might have been vain like that. So this might be a suitable gift for her in exchange for some information.
It will be buried with her.
Okay.
But first we need to get the information, Acheron.
Of course.
Right.
You can
Yes.
handle this, and I can handle the rest.
You see, she says that Agatha's lair is in a nearby town.
Can she point
Yes.
the place on the map?
And she can actually show you where Conyberry is in the map. Let me bring you over to the Sword Coast map. Okay. So she points towards the Tribord Trail and she says, if you take the Tribord Trail east, then you will come across the ruins of Conyberry, which is right here.
Okay.
And to the northwest lies Agatha's lair. But please be careful. Try not to intimidate her or disrespect her. She can be very aggressive as she wraps her bandaged wrist.
What exactly is Conyberry?
Conyberry was a farm town a long time ago, but it is now just the ruined homes and farms of the people that lived there.
So it's abandoned.
Yes.
Sister,
Mhm.
I'm sorry to ask you that, but do you know of how to destroy an undead creature such as a banshee?
It is certainly difficult to do so. Spirits that have so much resolve and anger and unresolved things that they only by their will they choose to stay in this realm instead of moving on are very dangerous. They're fueled by grudges. And certainly, as any spirit, they're very resistant to conventional weapons. I mean, you can try to, I don't know, you can try to maybe solve what is keeping her here, or if it comes to it, then high potent magic could also work against her.
Okay.
But I would not advise you to do that.
Does sunlight hurt her?
I believe not. Spirits such as banshees and specters are not so easily fought as mere ghosts. They're very resilient and very, very deadly.
Does she appear at night or also during the day?
She does not leave her lair, I believe. She's now the sole resident of the town named Honeyberry, and she's bound to her home, or what used to be her home. I would not advise going to the lair during the night. I don't know if she's more dangerous, but I wouldn't risk it.
Okay, I see.
Sister, can I ask you something else?
Yes.
How many people did you took with you during your quest there?
It was only me, as I am the only devout of my order here in town. It was a solo mission, but it wasn't.
Oh.
I didn't go there with the intent to confront the spirit.
Yeah.
Yes, I only went there for the information. But apparently
No,
I
you
wasn't
fucking
respectful. I wasn't respectful enough, and I drew her wrath. And I only managed to flee because I ran. I didn't try to fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
One of my proudest moments, but and she trails off.
You shouldn't go there alone.
It was
Banshees
foolish. Yes.
Banshees can be fatal in some occasions, and there are especially demons in this world, and you shouldn't make a conversation with them. Just act bravely, but I think this work is coming on us now. We will handle it.
Please, and thank you. And I will make sure that if you succeed, this deed will not go unrewarded. If you can manage to get that information from me, then I will see to it that I can at least compensate you with something. We don't have much. I mean, the temple is not big, but people, they do make offerings, and if you help the people, then the least we can do is make sure that the people help you.
If you could tell us something about her story when she was alive. My friend here, Amator, will keep notes about her story just to see some details that we can find useful for our mission.
I don't know much. I only know that she was a very skillful elf, an elven mage, and her lair was formerly the grove that she lived in. She protected the lands from dangers, and she was able to create some very powerful magical items with the help of the magics in her lair. But unfortunately, there was a bandit attack, or rather there was I believe there was a huge army of bandits that descended in the whole area half a century ago, and they destroyed everything. And unfortunately, Connie Berry and Agatha's lair was one of those things.
Okay, I see. Something turned her to evil because she protected the land.
Yes, she was a protector in her life, but something is keeping her anchored in the material plane. Something has corrupted her soul. I don't know what.
Amator, I can guess that it was something wrong with her spell. From my experience, I can guess that. But we will see. And now I'm giving you my my word that the problem will be solved, and you will be free from this creature.
Thank you so much, and may Timora's good luck be with you.
Okay.
About the wounds that you have on your hands.
Yes.
If I may ask, how were they inflicted?
In my foolishness, when conversing with the Banshee, I may have overstepped, or she deemed that I didn't offer her something equivalent to what I was asking for, and she attacked me.
Did you have this when you talked to her? And I point at the comb.
The comb? She says No, I only found out about her obsession with baubles afterwards, as I was
Okay.
fleeing.
Okay.
And I.
So, sister, oh,
Yes.
no, finish, please.
Yes, I intended to go back when my wounds healed and offer this to her, in the hopes that the outcome would be better this time. But these wounds, they don't heal as fast as I would like them to, so I offer this to you.
Okay. I hope it will prove useful.
I hope so too as well.
You said something before about some ruffians around the town.
Yes, indeed, one of the
Couple of
other
things.
problems. Yes, that's what I call it, is not to be so blunt about it. Look, this town, it's on the rise, yes. There is a lot of wealth around these parts. There is gold in the mines, in the streams, there's fertile land, there's opportunity here, you know. And with that always comes some troubles. There are people that want all this to themselves, and unfortunately we have a bit of a problem with some residents. We call them the Red Brands. They are a gang, and they harass all the shops, the residents. They're very bad people, and we can't do anything about it. There is no policing around these parts. I mean, there is a town master, but these people, they operate outside the bounds of law. They steal, they blackmail, and they murder. But everyone seems to ignore them or pretend that they don't exist. It's a necessary evil, probably.
No evil necessary, ever.
And
I believe.
where are those? Where is this gang? Where are they based?
They are everywhere. They often stay or drink in their inn, the Sleeping Giant, which is to the east part of town.
Oh, so there is another inn in
Yes,
Phandalin.
but it's only for the Red Brands, you see. No one in the right mind would go there if they were not asking for trouble. I would ask you to please be discreet about this. You see, you're new in town, and the Red Brands, they do not appreciate strangers confronting them. And if they approach
Are these Red Brands worship some kind of god?
I wouldn't know. They certainly don't come to the shrine often. I think they only worship gold.
Okay. So they are like regular thugs or something.
Yes, that's exactly it. But they have the numbers, and they They are relentless. And I would ask you if you encounter them to don't be confronted.
So your advice is to just avoid them as much as possible.
If you can, yes.
Yeah, I would prefer also not to harm another human, even if he's a violent thug. Unless, of course, I have no other option.
I'm pleased to hear that. There have been some attempts to exile them from town in the past, or there has been some incidents with people not agreeing to their terms or not paying their tax, and things did not end well with them. They're not afraid to blackmail, kidnap, or murder.
What was the last incident?
We lost a very kind and very helpful resident named Dendrar. He was a wood carver, and these ruffians, they came by his shop and
For collecting taxes?
yes, and they attacked his wife, and they just killed him. And now his wife and his daughter are missing as well.
Okay, that's something urgent, I can say.
Probably
Maybe they're likely in danger.
I mean, I assume so, yes. But you see it as an urgent matter, but the town master might disagree on that. He certainly doesn't share your opinion of the Red Brands.
Okay.
Maybe you can change his mind. I don't know.
We are going to meet him later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I don't think that is a good approach from a master of this place.
Yes. Well.
Can you tolerate us as his people here this kind of behavior?
For now, probably yes, but I can't say that the same will be the same will also be true for tomorrow. Things are in a balance, and Mr. Wester, our town master, he's a very kind he's a very kind person, but he's also very timid, you know.
And also soft.
Yes, exactly. People like
That's
him.
what I'm...
People like him because he's that way. And
Okay, but if he happens to a gardener or to Dendran, that you said, it can happen to anyone. And as a society, you cannot tolerate these kind of things. It's not good for the people, the safety.
it certainly isn't. And we are just... People are afraid that if they rise against the Red Brands, then we were gonna have another incident like what happened to Dendra. We don't have guards. We don't... People here are not fighters. They are farmers, they are miners, and they live simple lives. And unfortunately, money is the god here. Not Tymora, not Lathander, not Kelenvor.
But they will get the wrath of Kelenvor. And I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Nice to meet you, sister.
Okay. May Tymora bless you, and be careful.
So as we are leaving, going after Acheron, and me and the giant frog,
Oh yeah.
I turn one last time to sister, and I say, "Don't worry, sister. As long as we are in Phandalin, then the people will have somebody to rely on and to help them."
Thank you so much for your words.
Thank you too for letting me perform my ceremony in your shrine.
You're welcome anytime.
Lathander's blessings on you. And I return to the inn to take a hot bath and
All right,
think about all the things that Sister Gareli told us.
Okay. So you come back to Stonehill Inn. A wooden tub full of steaming water awaits you. You can take your bath. And yeah, you ponder on what Sister said to you about
I want
Banshee.
also. I want also when you will reshape to a dwarf Drawen. I want also your opinion on these matters.
How much time has it passed, Nick?
I mean, this the whole ceremony and the conversation, we can say it lasted like 20 minutes. Or actually, Amator, how long does the ceremony last? Do you do?
It's short, like
It's a prayer.
10 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, so
Somewhere between 5 minutes and 10 minutes.
Okay, so we can say with the conversation, the introduction, and the ceremony, 20 minutes have passed.
Let's just say it's like a ritual, so it lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Acheron, you see the giant frog as we are going back to the inn, takes a different direction and goes to the wagon and turns back to you and Rabbit and goes on top of the wagon. Rabbit.
Turn back to your normal shape. I want to speak to you.
Okay, once I'm inside the wagon, I'm turning back to my normal shape, and I'm waving to Acheron. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm checking that all the things they are there.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah, everything is where you left it, fortunately.
I'm getting a bit the horses and the oxes.
Yeah.
We have two horses also, right?
You have the two horses. One belongs to Sildar, right?
Yeah, but meat petting.
Yeah. The other
Does
one.
he want it back?
I mean, yeah, she does. She paid for it with his money. The other horse belonged to Gundren. He's not here at the moment. You can have that horse if you want. The oxen, the caravan, and the supplies are all waiting for you outside the Stonehill Inn. And everything appears to be where you left it.
Yeah. I'm turning to Drawen and I'm saying to him that, what do you think about all this that they are happening in this small place? Imagine a bigger one.
That's true, that's true. Well, first of all, goblins are the most important thing that we have to solve. We have to save the Rock Seeker.
Gundren, yeah.
Yeah, I think at least for me this takes priority. But about the ruffians, I didn't like what they did to that family. So personally, I wouldn't mind if we spend a day try at least to get in touch with the
mayor.
town master. Yeah, the town master, and finding out about the daughter and the mother, what happened to them, or asking around in the village, in the town of Phandalin.
This is quite urgent, don't you think?
I don't like families being ruined.
So, Sister Garili, sorry to interrupt, she pointed out that this incident with Dendrar happened 10 days ago. Right?
And
days.
Yeah. So the wife and the daughter are missing for 10 days.
What? Oh. They say after the first 24 hours it's really hard.
Yeah, it's bad.
But okay, I'll change the name because Tender.
They are speaking so smoothly, like it's a normal day. It's like a daily routine about the things that I cannot tolerate. I think most of the people cannot tolerate for their society.
This is your society, not mine.
I think the whole societies, all societies cannot have these things to happen daily.
Either way, let me open the crates. I want to see what's inside the crates before we deliver them back to their owners.
Okay, do you choose the... I mean, Acheron, you know what's inside the crates you brought from Neverwinter, right?
Not this one, the other ones.
Oh, the other ones, okay. Let's see.
The crates from the Goblin Lair.
Oh, that's what you want, okay.
Okay, yeah. I don't think that you need help to open it. You know the tool,
yeah,
everything.
It's very
but we can do it fast.
Do you want to check everything? There are like 10, 20 crates.
We can do it faster if we do it.
Okay, yeah, you can both check the contents of the crates and sacks. There are some barrels with grains, sacks with burlap sacks with grains, flowers, that sort of stuff. There is a lot of variety. You know, there are general tools, shovels, pickaxes, all sorts of leather harnesses, ropes.
Nothing weird.
Silks. No, there's nothing weird. You also find some weapons. I mean, I don't know if that's weird for you, but there are some leather armors and weapons in 2 crates, like basic.
What kind of weapon?
There are simple weapons, swords, daggers, that sort of.
Battle axe?
Is a battle axe a simple weapon? If it is, then maybe yeah.
A battle axe is not, but probably a hand axe it is.
Yeah,
I'll check.
There are some hand axes in there as well.
2 seconds, just to double check.
Yeah, it's a simple weapon.
Okay, I'll get a hand axe for sure from that crate.
Okay,
This is
you nick one of the hand axes in the crates.
Throwing hammer.
I gave my javelin to Drawen. I will take 2 hand axes.
Okay, you grab two as well.
I'm familiar to toss it, right?
Yes, yes, you can throw the
Okay.
hand axe. It's no problem for you. Hand axe.
There light hammer as well. Just into one.
I think there are not any hammers that can be used for battle. There are, blacksmiths hammers.
Okay. Cool. Okay. A battle axe then.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
I will
and the
Wait,
other
that-
can do a donation to this town that is heavy beaten by the problems.
Okay.
I was mostly worried that we would find something unnerving in those crates.
Hmm.
Actually, where is Amator? Is he back at the inn at this point?
He's taking a bath.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's taking
Okay.
a bath.
Okay, so
You can wait for him,
wait
or
for you.
you can go to one of your destinations in the provisions to deliver the goods if you want. Or you can explore
I was thinking,
the town.
yeah, the distances they are nothing. 2 minutes.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead.
I'm
Would you
asking Drawen, are you smoking?
of course.
Get this tobacco. It's divine.
Blessed by Celeborn.
Uh,
The grass is close to the grave, so it's perfect.
I see. Okay, I put some spores from the mushroom
Oh boy.
inside the.
Are you gonna get high first thing in the morning?
What makes me see foggy and not the sunlight.
Oh yeah, perfect. So you're gonna wait for Amator in the cart till he finishes his bath?
What do you think, Acheron? Shall we deliver the goods, the crates to the Lion Shield Coaster, or wait for Amator? I wouldn't like to deliver the other ones. That it's your job to with Amator.
A wise man once said, "Never split the party."
That's true.
So we should wait for Amator. I think we need to discuss all these things all together.
Okay. Yeah. Let's. I can wait in the wagon. You can bring Amator when he's ready.
Okay.
And some smoke out of the wagon, like when we are talking.
You open the flap, smoke comes out.
Hot box wagon.
Like the hobbits in the ice.
Perfect. So you wait for Amator. Amator, you take a very long, well-deserved, relaxing bath. You feel very refreshed after yesterday.
But an hour passed.
I mean, we can say it doesn't take. I'm not gonna say it takes an hour to take a bath. I'm gonna say like 20 minutes.
It takes like half an hour.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay.
That's how long it takes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm going to wear my armor again.
Another
Put
15 minutes.
put
10
my priestly
minutes.
vestments away. Gather my belongings, grab something to eat from
Okay.
downstairs, and go find Drawen and Acheron. And you see Amator coming towards your way, and he has a bread in his left hand and a sausage in his right. And he's eating breakfast on the move, on the go.
Nice.
And
Okay.
you see smoke coming out of the wagon.
You come out of the Stonehill Inn, and there's smoke coming out of the wagon.
And when he sees Drawen, he's going to lean in and say, "Drawen, you seem uglier than usual." You seemed more handsome before
As a frog.
as a frog.
I know. It's the light that makes me ugly. Under a full moon, I look beautiful.
In total darkness, I'm.
So if you are both ready, we should go deliver this wagon.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's start with lion.
With the oxes or the horses? Do you need to bind them with the wagon?
I mean, the oxen are already bound to the wagon.
Ah,
You can take it as it is.
okay.
Do you
Swap.
want to go to Barthen's Provisions or the Lion Shield coaster?
Lion shield.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this.
It
Let's
has a
do this
better
first.
name.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. So you
We
mount.
drive the wagon to the Lion Shield coaster.
Yeah.
Okay, or I think Acheron does,
Okay.
because I'm still eating breakfast.
You're eating. Drawen is inside. Drawen is inside the wagon, protected by the sunlight. Next to Acheron, Amator is eating his bread and sausage, morning sausage. Some sort of medieval egg sauce McMuffin. And after a very short drive, I mean, the coaster is near the town center, near the inn. You park your wagon in front of the Lion Shield coaster. You see, it's a very sizable building with a sign outside of it, swinging from the winds, with a shield and a blue lion as a crest. And there's a double door heading, I mean, a saloon type double doors heading inside the coaster itself.
Right. Someone informed them
Okay.
that we are bringing their lost crates.
Okay. So
Who wants to do that?
as
the start-
as you're
starting the
parking, as you're parking the caravan and you're starting to unload some of the supplies, you see exiting the building is a middle-aged young human woman, sort of plump and with silky, dark, long, curly hair. She's wearing a very practical but very baggy set of clothes, robes, and leather protection over it. And she comes out, and you see in one of her hands she's juggling 2 golden coins.
That's it. That's our reward.
Yep, take them. 2 gold, thank you. This woman exits and she scans you, Acheron, as you're unloading the provisions. And she says, "Well, I'll be. Strangers in town. And look at that. You're strong. Do you need any help?"
No, I'm fine.
All right.
Doing the same with Acheron.
Okay. And she turns to you and she says again, I haven't seen you before. You must be new in town, right?"
Yes, I'm having my crates. I'm put them down, and I'm saying to her that we had a mission to come here to deliver these goods.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We were expecting these.
Not this good.
Okay.
These were stolen actually
Oh.
from goblins. We just delivered them to you.
Uh-huh.
I think they belong to you.
Right. Yes, they do.
You can consider it as a donation to your town.
Thank you so much. You're very generous. She walks. She comes closer. She approaches you as you're unloading the crates, and she circles around, checking. She talks to you, but at the same time, with the corner of her eye, she checks the crates to see if anything is missing. And she turns to you, Drawen, and she says, "Where did you say you found these?"
Found them in a goblin lair. When was that? Yesterday.
These damn goblins. They've been.
Do you know Sildar?
Who? No.
Do you know Sildar?
I don't know anyone with a name. Sorry.
Well, a friend of ours got kidnapped by those goblins, and we went to help him. And at the same time, we found your crates.
Wow.
In that lake. We decided to bring them back to the owners. So you're welcome.
Wow. That's very generous, or naive, or stupid. You could have kept them for yourself, I mean,
well,
I assume you expect.
Be careful of your words.
Wow.
Be careful of your words, because the first crate hasn't passed your door yet. So we can always take them back.
Right, you could.
What's your name?
She turns her head towards the coaster and she yells. She yells towards a couple of her clerks working inside, and you see she yells, "Come here! Take this inside, quick!" She turns back to you and says, "I'm Laineen. Laineen Greywind. And
Laineen?
I'm grateful."
Nice to meet you. I'm Drawen.
Right, Drawen. You are very generous, actually, and...
It's not only me, it's the three of us.
Okay. So the three of you, Drawen and your two friends.
I'm Acheron. Nice to meet you.
Okay,
I am Amator.
nice to meet you. If only everyone was as generous as you are in this town, then things would be very easy for me. I thank you sincerely. These supplies, they are going to help the town and the coaster as well.
So what do you do for a living? Are you making these products, or are you just selling them?
No. I am the owner of this coaster, this Lion Shield coaster in the town. I'm not the there are a lot of coasters all around the Sword Coast. But my benefactors saw an opportunity here, and they decided that this town would benefit from a shop like this, a general store, and I've been managing it from the beginning.
And who are your benefactors, if I may ask?
The Lion Shield coasters are a large company. I just own this
Branch.
store, yes. And they come from a city to the far east, from Yartar, and they are owned by the Lime Shields. I just manage this store in Phandalin, and unfortunately for me, ambushes like this and stolen supplies have been very frequent in the last months, and yeah.
But because of the goblins, not the bandits that they are around?
Both have been a scourge to my business. Goblins, banshees, other dangers along the tribal trail. And yeah.
How does a banshee affect your business?
No banshees. Bandits.
Bandits,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Yeah, banshees, they do not care about silks and flour, I think.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Maybe they do, I don't know. Yeah, and this is... I sincerely am grateful for what you've done. Not many people are as generous as you, especially people that come here to make a fresh start or escape their old life, if you understand what I'm saying.
Well, if you ever...
And she
I'm saying,
turns around, yeah, she turns around, interrupting what you were about to say, and she goes in. Do you follow?
Well, as we are going inside,
Okay.
yeah, I'm saying to her, like, if you ever feel like sharing some of your goods, they will be always welcomed.
Yes, of course. I mean, to the likes of you, I can offer you everything that you can see in the store. And as you enter, I mean, you can see this is more or less a general store offering a lot of tools, some survival equipment, let's say, day-to-day goods, fabrics, robes, some small furniture, resources as wood, nails. There's some blacksmithing equipment for all trades. And she says that, I mean, listen, there are dangers in these parts, and people need to be protected, you know. Survival is not only making it through the day, and eating and working. Sometimes you do have to fight, and we do have some
Indeed.
weapons if you want.
You do have some? Sorry?
We also offer weapons.
Perfect.
Yes.
Take us...
How about suits of armor? Do you have those?
I think in the supplies you brought back, there must be some suits of armor as well. We were expecting these. Yeah.
How about plated armors? Do you have plated armors?
She says, unfortunately, not anything that high quality, but I could offer you anything else.
So
And,
no full plate, no half plate,
Yeah,
or things
yeah.
like that.
You could find a half plate, but there's no full plate mail in the shop.
How much does a half plate go for? How many gold?
Well, I am very happy you are going straight to business. Listen, for you, I could sell it for 700 gold.
700 gold.
Yes.
And
Good
it's a
price.
friendly price.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing myself having that amount anytime soon. So
I mean-
it will have to wait.
You've done me a great, a very good deed for me, for the business. So I can offer you. I see that you want to buy things, right? You need to be protected. You don't seem like the type to go out prospecting, as she looks to your weapon, your armors and stuff. I sense adventuring and mercenary work are more your style.
Not mercenary work. We are good. We are doing everything in good faith.
Okay. God bless you then. I didn't want to be offensive.
Not Drawen.
Yeah, okay. She says that I was about to offer you some gold in exchange for bringing my supplies back. If you don't want the gold, then we can make another deal. Maybe some discount in the things you want to buy. As she reaches under the counter, as she walks behind the counter, she reaches underneath. She procures like a small metal, small treasure chest. She opens it and she starts counting. You see, she starts counting gold pieces. She says, "How about 50 gold? Do you think that's fair?"
I think a valuable friend is more important in this town.
You speak my language.
Of course, I'm not sure if I speak for all of us. And looking at Amator and Acheron, what do you think?
I would take the gold, but I'm curious about her prices. On the when you say discount on the half plate, how much is that?
That was
Either
50 gold pieces.
Yeah, either you take the gold, or if you want to buy something from me, then we can sort out a discount, maybe more than 50. What do you say? I mean...
How much is a breastplate? Just a breastplate.
A breastplate, I think, is normal price is 400 gold. 400 gold.
400 gold. Okay. I think for now we are going to take the gold. Because we are not, even if we sell everything we own, we are not even close to that amount.
I see. I mean, yeah, I understand. Maybe you can find some opportunities in the wilderness or the ruins near here. There are a lot of opportunities. I know, I'm sure about that. And yes, you see she procures a pouch, slides all the gold inside, ties it up, and hands it, leaves it on the table in front of you on the bar.
DM,
Yes?
I'm checking a bit the place. Do I need to roll something? I'm searching strange or something that is not normal or...
I mean, yeah, you can roll a perception check if you want. That's it. 5?
Yeah, it's 5,
Okay.
yes.
You scan the room Nothing interesting catches your eye. It's a very simple. I mean, it's a very well kept. There's no dust. There's no dirt anywhere. It's very clean. Everything is in pristine condition. You guess that the lion shields do have a name to uphold, so they try to keep everything very nice and tidy. And yeah, as Lainin said, they do offer a lot of things. Like it sort of acts like a general store in the town, and you can find everything you want from. I mean, mechanically, you can find everything you want from the adventuring gear, equipment, but anything under 25 gold, right? And she also sells to the people that she trusts, and it appears she does trust you at this moment. You brought back her supplies. They do have in the back. They're not displayed in the store anywhere. But you assume somewhere in the back, she does have weapons and armor for you. I mean, Lainil finishes and says, come back anytime if you want. Gold. Do you take the gold she offered?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Take
Yes, for now, I think we will take the gold.
Okay.
And
so you have 50 gold pieces from Lainil.
Whoever rolls the lowest gets the 16 gold pieces, and the others get from 17.
I'll get the 16. Is fine.
no, a normal roll, like a.
No, just roll. Just roll. Let luck decide.
I'll get the 16. It's fine.
It's one gold piece. It's fine.
A D6 or a D20?
You can roll a D6 if you want. Everyone can roll a D6.
But okay, Drawen already said that he's going to take the lowest amount.
5.
Okay, so it's decided then.
I will ask Lionel. Okay, I'll ask her if she has Lainin.
Yes.
If she has any light hammers and war hammers back in the store. Lainin Greywind.
Lainin Greywind, exactly. She says yes, actually. We do have hand axes and hammers. Yeah, basically any weapon.
No,
yes?
Yeah. Light hammer and war hammer.
Ooh, let's see. She has every simple weapon. She doesn't have any martial weapons. So
Okay, so she has a light.
yeah, no war hammers. She does have light hammers, hand axes, that sort of thing.
Right, I would like a light hammer.
Okay.
Lainin. If that's possible.
Of course, she goes to the back. She brings it right over. It's 2 gold pieces, she says. I mean, I appreciated everything.
Any special prices?
I mean,
Any special prices for me that try to do my best?
For you, it's fine. You can take it for 1 gold piece. This was
Thank you very much.
sitting in the back for a long time anyway. Okay.
We also have a problem. We have a chest full of treasure that has really a lot of copper pieces. That if each of us try to carry this around, we're going to be very, very encumbered by this. So can she exchange these copper pieces for gold?
I can say yeah. She can do that for you if you want.
Okay.
Any store
How
is
many?
welcome to change. I mean, she doesn't have that much gold in the store.
It's only 17 gold pieces.
It's 17 gold pieces, right? Because you had 1,700 copper.
Yeah.
She can trade that if you want. Or the whole.
Okay. Trade that and then
would-
we split.
And I have also 55 silvers.
55 silver
Yeah, and-
is like 5 gold and 5 silver, right?
I want
Yeah,
them in
it's-
gold, I think.
Yeah. We can
50
say
silver.
we can say she can convert everything you want into gold pieces. She has enough for everything.
Okay, so for the chest, it's 17 gold pieces, so we'll have to divide it.
I mean, you can also keep the party gold shared and subtract any personal purchases you do.
I think it's better just to divide it immediately.
Or you can divide it, yeah, whatever
Okay.
you fit.
Who is gonna get one less gold piece this time for the 17?
Roll it.
I
665.
I will take one less gold.
Okay, so it's
I get 5 gold.
5, yeah.
Right? I think Acheron needs the gold most because he's saving for full plate.
Yeah, Paladin struggles right here.
So I also exchanged 50 of my silver pieces for 5 gold pieces.
Okay,
And I still have 31 pieces of silver.
okay.
Nice, okay. Can I also sell my agate gem?
Oh, yeah.
That we found?
She accepts that, if
Yeah.
you want.
I do that as well.
That was 10 gold pieces?
That's,
How much wood?
and everyone got one. So I think if you want to sell it, now it's the time.
Yeah, it's 10 gold pieces, and each of us has one, but I'm fine keeping it.
And you
I
also
think I
have,
will turn it to gold also.
you also have the small statue, right?
We don't know about that.
You don't know about that. Drawen knows about it.
You know why we don't know about that? Because he's a Duergar son of a bitch.
Yes, son of a bitch.
Backstabbing, underdark creature.
He's fine. He's a cute frog,
It's not a
right?
coincidence that I turned myself into a
That's
frog.
a family, man. Very little respect.
I have to raise a family.
Oof. Okay.
So now I have 50 gold pieces. How about
Perfect.
Wow,
You're getting
that's a
there,
lot of
man.
money. Wow.
And remember, you still have to deliver Barthen's provisions. You also
And then
have
you? So we
Silver.
might even get more,
right,
but
and also silver.
nowhere near, nowhere near the amount that we need to buy a new suit of armor.
It's too early. It's too early. It's fine.
Too early. It's too early.
Too
It's
early still, unfortunately.
Right.
So, where do you go next?
Lightning,
Oh,
it was a pleasure doing business with you. Thank you very much for everything and meeting you, basically. But also seeing your store. I'm sure we are gonna be in touch, and you're gonna see us a lot in your store. Also, if you ever come across a goat to her ear, so she can only hear me. If you get a poisoner's kit,
Poisoner's kit. Poisoner's kit.
just let me know. Just let me know. I'm interested to buy one.
okay. I'll keep an eye out. And yeah, pleasure's always all mine. It's rare to have so generous customers in these parts, you know. It's been a while, and
Thank
I have a feeling you're gonna do great things for the town. Anytime.
Yeah, as you said, and if you ever feel like you have a job for us, let us know. We are gonna be in the inn of the town.
I'm gonna think about it. Yeah. Thank you. and you see she joins her two clerics as they transfer all the crates to the back to get them sorted. All right.
Should we go to Barthen's provisions?
Please, yes. Let's finish with that.
Yeah.
Okay, Acheron, you drive.
Yeah.
I'm the driver of this party.
Woo!
I have also the tanning.
Taxi driver stand. You turn the cart around. You go to the opposite direction, to the north part of Phandalin, where you come across Barthen's provision, your destination from the beginning, where you had to deliver the goods. You're finally here. You park the caravan outside of the store. You hop outside, and you see a more modest store. It's more like a family, small business. It's not so elegant or so tidy as the coaster. You go inside, and you can see as again a young human woman in the process of restocking the shelves, and another couple of clerics much younger than her, probably teenagers, who are helping her transport the crates and boxes. But you know, as you enter, the younger woman is singing as she's doing this task, and as you enter, she stops, turns to you, and she says, "Oh, hello, good morning. How can I help you? Welcome to Barthen's Provisions."
I'm going first, guys.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, what a beautiful song.
Oh, stop it now. It's nothing. It's just to make this task a bit more palatable, you know. You are you new? I haven't seen you before. Welcome to Phandalin. My name is Elmina, and I am the owner of Barthen's Provisions. I am Elmina Barthen. Welcome to Phandalin.
Nice to meet you, Elena. I'm a Paladin of Phandelver. I'm Acheron.
Oh, wow.
You are a guard in a wagon.
Right. Oh. What brings you to Phandalin?
We are delivering some goods for your place here.
Oh, your friends of Galdra.
The crates are back there.
Wow.
I left them.
Okay. She turns to the two helpers, the two clerks, and she says, Under Thistle, would you mind bringing the crates inside? I mean, they leave the boxes that they were carrying on the floor, and they go outside to unload the crates from your cart. She stops what she's doing as well, and she turns to you and says, You brought the supplies, so you know Gandhi, right?
Yes, it's our employer.
Right.
But he's missing, and we have some troubles to bring them here.
Oh. She thinks for a bit and says, he's missing. Right. I was worried as well, because he said he was gonna be here a couple of days ago, but he never arrived. I assumed he went to find his brothers. What happened?
I think he get ambushed by goblins,
Oh no.
and unfortunately we chased them to their lair, but Gundren was missing from their lair, and it's somewhere he is somewhere else.
So he was taken by goblins?
We're afraid so.
Oh no. You see, she genuinely feels very sad. She goes to a nearby stool and she sits down. She stays silent for a little bit. And she raises her head back again, looks you in the eyes and says, "Please, you have to find him. He's a very close friend of mine. I don't want anything bad to happen to him."
Don't worry, we are looking at this problem, and I think you don't need to think, because there are things happening in this town, and I'm not hearing that you can handle them. So I think me and the guys here we will take care of your problems.
Hi, we are the guys.
Yeah.
Greetings.
I am Amator, and this is Drawen.
Greetings to you as well. I am Elmina. I'm so sorry about Gundren. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Listen, I mean, his brothers, they were expecting him as well. They were here just 10 days ago. They don't live in town. They do have a camp outside of town, and I'm expecting them any day now for a resupply. We should talk to them as well. I don't know if they know about Gundren's fate.
If you see them,
We know where he is. We know that he has been taken in a place called Cragmore Castle.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Can you?
He has been taken hostage by goblins or worse.
Oh, poor Gundren. I probably this is a lot of me to ask, but I mean, you seem capable, and I am afraid no one else in town is available or willing to do something like that. But is there any way that I can ask you to go retrieve him?
we will.
I can pay you. I mean, on top of what I owe you for the supplies. I know Gundren said something about a reward for bringing you the supplies. And yes, I have to pay you. I mean, you see, she's very flustered about the news, but she stands up, goes over the counter, and produces 3 pouches of filled with gold, and she counts out, and she says,
3 pouches.
yes,
gold.
One for each of you. This is
But Drawen was never a guardian. Was never guarding this bag.
right.
I helped you.
I mean,
I helped you. You were ambushed.
she
Of course, I'm not going to tell her that. Of course, I'm
I
not
mean,
going
she
to
sees
tell-
three people. She assumes
No.
all 3 of you were guarding the caravan. So the
I
deal
was sleeping in the wagon for 1 week. so that he can get paid.
I mean, she did help you in the most crucial moment, right?
Yes,
He did
he
help
did,
you.
but come on now. Okay,
She...
I'm going to shut up for now
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not
yeah.
mention any of this.
I'm
But
turning to Amator.
Drawen and I are going to have a talk about this later.
I mean, the deal was 10 gold pieces for each of you.
Okay.
So she counts out
Thank you very
3
much.
pouches of 10 gold. And she continues saying, I mean, we can, I don't know, we can inform his brothers when they come for a resupply.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think this is a good idea. Maybe they have some ideas of their own.
Yes, yes.
Maybe they can help us.
Of course. I mean, I'm expecting them any day now. They have to come back for a resupply. When they do, are you staying in the Stonehill Inn? Where are you staying?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
If you need us anything,
I can talk to them and lead them your way when they come.
okay.
When do
dear.
you expect them to arrive in town?
I mean, I haven't seen them in 10 days or so. Probably their supply. They take supplies for 14 days, for a fortnight. For 2 weeks, maybe. So any day now they might come. They might not. These guys are, ever resourceful. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to them.
Could you please point in our beautiful map that Acheron has? Where is their camp?
I don't know.
So
Actually.
just this.
I'm sorry, but they never told me where they were camping. I only saw them when they came in town to grab the supplies, and they just left after taking them.
Does anyone else in town know where they are?
Probably they may.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Probably, yeah. You can ask around in the town master's hall. Maybe Harbin knows, the town's master. Or maybe Halia knows, Halia Thornton. She manages the miners' exchange.
The miners' exchange.
Yes.
Can you point this on?
Yes, I can.
Can you give us directions to that building?
Yes, of course. It's in the southern part of the town. It's right here, and she points.
It's next to the line coaster.
Yeah.
We are going back and forth.
She says, yeah, the miners' exchange is it's where any trade of gold is made. Prospectors and miners bring their valuables, and they get gold in exchange for them. And I'm sure Gundren and his brothers have been there many times.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you for the info.
And sorry for your friend.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate your help with the provisions. You can leave the caravan with me, actually.
It belongs to you, of course we will.
Yes, it has to go back to whenever winter for the next supply run.
Hey, what?
Okay. May the morning lord bless your day.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you. Drawen,
Elmina.
Yes.
Yeah, what is your business? What are you selling?
I mean, probably ordinary goods, supplies.
Is it?
We have supplies and tools for the miners, for the farmers. We have rations,
It's a general
backpacks.
store.
Yes, we offer everything you want. Yeah.
How do you see your business from Lionin?
Oh. I mean, the coaster has been a thorn to our business, but we have a few loyal customers. Our goods are more local, you see. They're not imported from the east, and we take pride in that. You see that this is more of a, as I said before, this is more of a family shop. It's not so tidy and clean as the coaster, and they do offer any as the Lionshell coaster as well. They do offer any adventure gear up to 25 gold pieces. I mean, she continues and says, Laineen and I, we have different customers. I don't mind there being a little bit of a competition in town. And yeah, I don't know if you've been, but if you want any weapons.
We've met her, yeah.
Okay. I mean, she's a very resourceful and very zealous woman and trader. And her target group is a bit more rough than mine. If you want any weapons or armor, you can very certainly go her way for your gear.
Do we want any potions, though? Is that something that...
Potions, she thinks a little bit, and she says, I don't think neither I or she stock any potions, but you can drop by the shrine. The sister Garli may have some.
We've met her as well, perfect.
Okay.
I think
you've been busy.
yeah, we've met the most important people in this town.
Okay.
Along with you, of course.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm not that important. Okay. She says, please, if you have any news or anything about Gundren, then I would like to know as well. Please come by and talk to me.
We'll keep you posted. Right, shall we go to the town master then? To have a discussion.
Yeah, we
Yes.
finished our deliveries and
How we are working.
Okay.
yeah, we are working.
Very well. Dun, dun, dun. So you head into the street. No caravan, no oxen this time, and you're heading towards the center of town once more. As you're walking, there are a lot of people coming through, going to many places, going to the work, to the farms. The weather is nice, so many people are outside. Youngins are playing in the town green. Well, as you're walking, you head into the street, and as you're heading southward, you see coming to your direction a group of people going towards you, walking towards you. They seem armed, and they all wear flowing scarlet cloaks, which are very grimy, and they do look at these figures. They look very surly, and they pass you by and as they pass you by, they seem to turn their heads and stop their conversation and, you know, stare at you for a little bit. But they continue their way and go to the northern part of town as you walk towards the hall.
I'm putting out my shield.
Okay. I mean, as you brandish your shield, one of them does.
I put my shield as well, just
Okay. I mean, they have. There is a fair amount of distance between your two groups, but they do stare at you as you brandish your weapons and armor, and they do the same as well. They don't pull out their swords, but they do place their hands on their weapons. And the one nearest to you actually turns to you, looks you in the eyes, and spits on the ground. And he continues walking.
I'm staring back at them, and I'm doing like I'm doing like
Yeah.
Do I have the sense that these are the gang members that
I mean,
the sister
yeah.
told us about?
I'm not gonna ask for a roll. You can ascertain these are members of the Red Brands, and they all wear like similar leather armor, and they all have these big flowing scarlet cloaks.
How many are they?
What kind of armor? What kind of armor?
The they have leather
The
armor.
breastplate.
No. They are wearing full plate armor. No. They have, they have simple leather armor on them with harnesses, straps, and protective leather strips. They're not very well equipped. They have a sword each on the hip, and there's a group of four of them. There's a group of four of them like walking past.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's continue, it's fine. If they want anything,
Let's continue.
Yeah. They pass you by, they continue their way. This small encounter.
And we saw them go towards the north, you said.
I mean, they were going north, and then you saw them turning to go to the east.
We're behind the Shrine of Luck, then.
Yeah. They took the road going towards the manor, right? They headed that way.
Ah, they go to the east.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
They pass you by. You lose them in the crowd. You lose them over the buildings. You continue your way.
Yeah.
And you reach
the town master's
hall. Right.
Yeah.
You see that it's a very opposing building. It's very tall. It's not very big, but it's very well kept. It's one of the older ones in town, so it has a lot of character. You can sense that it was built on the foundations of an older building, an ancient ruin, one remnant of years past, before Phandalin was destroyed. As you reach the double door entrance, you see that there is a notice board beside the door, and there are a lot of posters hung, but there is one that catches your eye, and it's from the town master himself. There's a bounty set, so you see that there's a bounty poster, and it says adventurers needed, combat attacks near Wyvern Tor. And there's a very crude drawn map with directions to this location. And it says underneath, reward 100 gold pieces. Drive out the bandits.
I turn to Acheron and say, perhaps it would be a good idea to copy this location to our map.
Okay.
Or we can remove the post, so no one else will get it.
Don't be greedy.
You have a sense that it's been there
Don't be
a long
so
time.
greedy. What would Phandelver say?
Okay, so
Cleric doesn't care about these things.
in the map, you see that the Wyvern Tor location is right here. Right.
So it's
Ooh.
it's south
Shocking.
of the lair of the Banshee. Okay.
It's in
So we
the
can do-
hills north of the Sword Mountains. And apparently there's a group of marauders, bandits that are terrorizing the town. The location. And you see that the bounty is posted by the town master himself, right?
So we can guess that is something urgent, or
I mean, it's not a new poster by any means. You see the frayed edges. It's been there a long time, but there has been no takers of this task.
actually I can say that we are the only ones that they can achieve this
Probably.
task. They can complete this task.
So
Getting my,
you enter
my
the
things.
you enter the town master's hall, and you see that it's a it's built like an atrium. It's a long, it's a very big room with 3 or 4 desks around the walls of the room. And at the far end, there's one bigger, more elegant, closed-off section where you see a human seated on the desk, talking with Sildar, who is also there, conversing with the figure. As you approach, you see more figures as well, manning the other positions, the other desks, filling paperwork, doing some other jobs, writing letters, and whatnot. And near the furthest desk from you, in one of the corners of the town master's hall, you see that there are 2 empty cells, containment cells, like jail cells. As you approach, you see that Sildar cuts the conversation with the person that he's talking to. He notices you entering the hall and stands up, and he says, "Come here." Ooh. The woods. Let me change the music. Okay. Sorry about that. He nods for you to come closer, and he turns to the figure, who also stands up. You see a middle-aged human man holding a cane in one hand. You see he has a very plump, he's a bit chubby. He has a very thin mustache and messy hair. He's wearing some elegant blue and black clothes, very well kept. You see Sildar saying to you, "Welcome, Mr. Wester." this is the group that saved me, actually, and he introduces you. This is Drawen, Amator, and Acheron.
Hi, nice to meet you.
They rescued me from the goblins, as I was saying before. And he turns to you and says, this is Harbin Wester, town master. And you see this man.
Nice to meet you.
As he has a big smile on his face, and he's very. You see, he walks with his cane towards you very cheerfully, and he grabs all your hands, he shakes them, and he says, "Oh, welcome to Phandalin. I heard from Sildar that you were very brave and you showed courage. I thank you so much on behalf of all the residents for defeating this." Threat of the goblins in our town. You have my sincerest gratitude. Thank you so much. And he shakes your hands, and he goes back to his desk and sits down. Sildar continues saying, as I said, I would like to keep my promise, and I offer you this. And he pulls out a pouch of another pouch of gold. And he offers you the 50 gold that he promised if you escorted him in Phandalin safely.
It's the 16 this time.
I guess it's Acheron.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17 for us. Oh my god, that's a good payday.
Right.
Either way.
So Sildar continues. Yeah, he says, I have a deal with Mr. Wester here. I'm gonna stay and oversee some administrative quests he has. I can establish myself here in the hall and help run Phandalin. I would very much like to see it thrive. That's what Gandrin would also like. Wester Harbin chimes in at this point and says, "Oh yes, Mr. Gandrin, terrible thing happened. I'm very sorry to hear that."
We are going to help him, right?
Oh,
right?
We are going to bring him back.
Sildar says, yes,
Alive.
I can help. I would very much like you to keep up the pressure on the goblins. I'm afraid I cannot help in the battlefield. I think I'm gonna be more helpful here. And he looks at Wester and says, we came up with something that I think is going to be more helpful to you. We decided that if you can manage to locate Gandrin's whereabouts, the castle, as you said, and if you can manage to not only bring Gandrin back, but also get rid of this goblin threat, then we can offer you 500 gold pieces as a reward. What do you say?
Yes, we say yes to that.
Perfect.
And I want to say also, may Lathander shine his holy light on your beautiful town.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We already have the blessing of Timora, says Wester. And I can't see anything bad with the blessing of another god. Yes. He says, Wester continues saying, thank you so much for what you did for the town already, and I hope that a certain mercenary guild doesn't cause you trouble in your stay.
Certain mercenary guild or a
Guns.
bandit guild?
I wouldn't call them bandits. They, you know, they are mercenaries. They're trying to find their fortune in this town. Yes.
I can say also murderers, but yeah, you can call them mercenaries, and you can.
I mean, they might have some.
You can protect them if you want, but.
Oh no. I'm trying to be equally protective of all the residents in the town, but things happen, you know?
I have heard stories.
Yes, these are unfortunate events that happened, and we try to not repeat them.
But think about it. If they are really mercenaries, why don't they help with the goblin threat?
They are not interested in that kind of work, I think. Listen, I know things are not okay, but there's no governing force in this town. I mean, the role of the town master is just a placeholder. I don't have any real power over the town.
Why don't you have guards or constables or something?
We don't have the support of any town. There are no hands left. No one wants to work as a guard. Everyone is off in the streams and the mines looking for the gold. I mean, the miners' exchange is probably more resourceful in that manner than the whole. The whole is just here to keep the records, nothing more.
Thank you for the cold. I will wait out. I cannot hear this bullshit anymore.
Okay, so you exit. You see Sildar is trying to keep the spirits lower. He doesn't want any confrontation. He says, listen, Mr. Wester is trying the best that he can. He was voted as a town master this year. He does actually want the best for the town, and right now the balance that he is keeping is the best he can do with what he has. I offer my help, and I think that together we can find a solution for our problem.
What do you propose?
She turns to Wester and he says, actually Sildar says, Mr. Wester, I would like to talk with my friends outside, if that's not a problem. And Wester says, yeah, of course, go ahead. I mean, my office is available to you at any moment. Thank you again so much for your help.
Actually, before we leave...
I have a few questions before we leave you.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. Yeah, I am available. Ask anything you want.
Tell us some things about these mercenaries, as you call them.
I mean, they're not much trouble, really. They might...
When did they arrive?
They've been operating in the town the last couple of months, maybe. 2 or 3 months.
And
They're not that bad as people say, I think. I mean, people are exaggerating a bit, in my opinion. They want
where
to make
is
the gold.
their
I mean,
base?
oh. I don't know. I've heard rumors or people saying that they see them entering the manor, but it's been abandoned for a long time, and no one really goes there anymore. You know, there's no reason to.
And do they have a leader?
I don't know. I try to steer clear of them, and they steer clear of me.
You must consider hiring some law enforcement in the future, because if you don't, you will be forever be in the mercy of gangs and ruffians.
I tried in the past, it didn't go so well. It made things worse actually. There were more attacks. People were restless, and I mean, with these things you have to be discreet, you know. If you are if you're an aggressor, and you will receive aggression back. I try
Yes,
to
I know.
keep things peaceful, and the arrangements we have now, they are peaceful in the most part.
I know.
I
But you
would,
must also know that not everyone is the same. And you have witnessed how hot-headed my friend Acheron is.
yes.
So I'm afraid that if the Red Brands start some fight with him, I don't think I will be able to restrain him.
Right, yes, I would implore you for your own good to try to be as level-headed as you can, because I mean, these guys are also confrontational, so if you are aggressing on them, they might do the same to you. Yes, I don't have anything else to say about that. I do anything I can in my power to keep them satisfied, so that the
Yes,
town
but
doesn't
if
suffer.
you really had the choice, would you rather have them gone from this town?
If I had the choice, I would prefer if they didn't operate in my town, yes.
Okay. That's all I needed to hear from you, Town Master.
Okay.
You have a nice day.
I would like to ask some questions about Dendar and his wife and daughter.
Oh, terrible situation. Everyone was
Yeah, I'm sure.
heartbroken. Yes, go ahead. What would you like to know?
Where do you think is the mother and daughter? Who took them?
People, I wasn't there myself when the terrible accident
I'm
happened.
sure, but you're gathering information, I'm sure.
Yes,
as well.
yes, of course. I mean, from what the people say, the Rebrands took them both. I don't know where they are. No one has seen them in a 10-day.
So you're saying that these mercenaries, they killed one man and they abducted 2 women. And they are still all right in your books.
I mean, they're not all right, but we can't do anything about it at the moment.
Could you please tell me what was Dendran's profession?
Oh, he was a woodcarver. Very, very skilled as well. And you see that he grabs a bit of a paperweight on his desk, and he plays with it, made of wood. Yeah, he was a carpenter and a woodcarver.
Okay.
And he trails off. Okay, Sildar says. Yeah, Sildar says, okay, thank you, Mr. Wester. I thank you for your hospitality, and I am going to talk with my friends, and I'm gonna go do what we said. Mr. Wester says, yes, thank you so much again for your help with the whole Rockseeker situation. And if we can drive the goblins away, then it's gonna be a major win for the town. So you walk outside with Sildar, and he has a more serious look in his face as he was inside the town master hall. And he
I have the same serious face.
Yeah.
Upon Sildar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he gathers you and says, listen, you have to understand that these people, they don't have any real power here, you know. There is no governing force in the town, there's no police, there's no guards. If they stand up to the Red Brands, they die. So this status quo that they have right now is the best they can do at this moment. I have to talk to you about something else. And he kind of lowers his voice a bit and starts whispering. The reason I took the job from Gundren, apart from the money, I guess, a fellow member of the Lord's Alliance, a friend of mine, he was stationed here some time ago. And
Yarno.
Yes, Yarno, exactly. And he disappeared. And I believe that he disappeared somewhere near the manor. Now, I would go myself to investigate, but I don't want to anger the Red Brands.
No, don't do that. You're the only hope in this town. You are a knight. You have to call the reinforcements. You have to protect the town.
Yes.
And its people.
That's what I am heading to. If you can get any information about what happened to him, I would be grateful.
Does anybody in town knows more about the manor itself?
I mean, you could ask the older residents, I think. There is a... I mean, you see Sildar, he thinks to himself for a moment, and he says, you could try The farms, I bet. You can try the alder leaves. They've been in the town the longest, I think. Oh, no, sorry. That would have been Edermath. Daran Edermath. He has been.
Where
in the
can we
town.
find him?
He has an orchard in the west part of the town. He's a bit sheltered, let's say, or a bit quirky. So be careful how you approach him. But he has been in the town the longest, and he probably knows a lot about the manor.
Can
Is-
you point us to
Yeah.
where he is?
I mean, she points you to both Edermath's orchard and Alderleaf farm. You could ask Daran or Quelline. They both might know something about the manor.
I also
Yes.
met the sister taking care of the Shrine of Luck,
Sister Karili,
and
yes.
she's an elf, so she must be quite old.
She
Maybe
is.
she knows.
Yes, but she hasn't been in town as long as Daran or Quelline. She's
I
new,
see.
actually.
I see. I see.
Listen, if as a personal favor, I'm sorry to ask you for one more thing again, but if you can find anything about Yarno, I would like to know, even if you find his remains.
We will prioritize this one probably over the rest of the things that we should do.
Thank you so much. And he gives you a basic description of Yarno. He describes him as a short, dark, bearded human wizard. Probably around his 30s.
And he's human.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, he says, Sildar says, after he heard about what happened to Dendrar, I fear that Yarno suffered the same fate. And I believe that they are somewhere, the Red Brands must have a base somewhere around the manor. And I don't know, they might be.
Two birds with one stone, that's what it's called.
Yes, I believe all the town's problems lead to the Red Brands somehow, so if we can get rid of them somehow, then the town would benefit from it very much.
Well, let's not waste time.
Excellent.
Are you gonna be in town, Sildar? Or are you planning to leave?
I will stay, actually. I think I can
Okay.
really help in the town. And I mean, Wester, he's a nice guy, but he doesn't know anything about handling a town. He was a farmer as well before he was a town master. He's
Okay.
kind, but he's kind of naive.
Shall we move to the manor then? Or shall we wait a bit in our day?
Let's gather more information first. What are you going to do? Are you going to march to the front entrance?
Hello!
May I remind you what happened at the Goblin Cave?
Oh, sorry.
I think we only survived before because we didn't go through the front entrance like idiots. We
Right.
snuck from a side passage.
You know what? We can do something else. but probably we'll find out in the next episode.
Exactly. One thing before we close, I forgot to reveal the other inn in town where the Red Brands most likely.
No, you mentioned that.
Yeah, I mentioned it, but I'm gonna reveal it in the map. It's right here. It's called the Sleeping Giant, and
It's not far from the Stonehill Inn.
Yes, it's not. And you gather that the Red Brands you encountered probably headed that way when you met them in
One more thing.
the town.
So we can meet them at the Sleeping Giant.
I mean, you could go there, but
We go to the manor and it will be not that crowded.
yeah, but I mean, Elmina in Barthen's provision said that all the Red Brands gather there. It's sort of their local pub.
We can
What are the
burn it down.
what are the distances between Stonehill Inn and Sleeping Giant? First of all, just to gauge the distances in the town.
It's like 200 feet, maybe.
Okay, it's not. Okay,
Okay, yeah, there is a scale here.
Everything is nearby.
Yeah, it's a very small town. You can walk from one end to the town to the other in like a couple of minutes. It's fine. I'm gonna say we are gonna end the episode here, and we'll see what you're gonna do in the next one.
We will deliver justice.
Justice.